Costume coat over, guys.
I like it hot.
I'm never going to be able to say this. Push it until it stops.
We finally get to see Henry Cavill in his next project away from DC. Although some of us aren't so happy about that, he still has shown that he can put on a great performance with his acting skills with this film.
We're rolling in the clover, we took another over, and eaten, we've beaten nevermore. Kind of mad pirate.
I think it's great fun.
Go for that. It's a bit embarrassing otherwise.
Today we wanted to share the funniest moments when it comes to this film and bloopers.
What's the sign for it? So, oh, it's one of these. So he's part. What's a pirate? So he's part, is that pirate? So he's part pirate. Is it one of these?
Part pirate.
So he's part pirate, part aristocrat.
But before we get into more of these moments, today's trivia question: how old was Henry Cavill when he was cast as Superman? Leave your guesses in the comments down below and stick around to the end of the video to find out if your answer was correct.
This guy's a kleptomaniac. What did you take? Ask him that question.
Yeah. And I am very nostalgic, and it is a privilege to be on any movie that you make. And
Thief would say that.
I do have sticky fingers, and I have some memorabilia from this film.
I was missing some underpants.
It's clear that the cast has had a great time on set, especially with the wonderful Guy Ritchie. Henry himself has said it was a memory that he will never forget.
Alan's a terrible person to work with. Eats too much, he's out of shape.
We were trying to keep in shape. There was sort of some morning gym sessions. I think it's probably the movie where I left all of that to Alan for the first time. Alan sort of really carried that torch.
Yeah.
And
there's no outdoing him, so we were like, you know what, Alan, you take the spotlight.
When speaking about the new film, Henry was interviewed about what Guy Ritchie had to say to him when he tried improvising, saying it actually becomes a really fun process to just work with other actors and see how much you can crank it.
Hero had a really good idea. What if these guys don't know we're here? They're wearing headphones, yeah, but we just walk in and I then look back at him.
All right, done.
Yeah.
Good idea. Good idea. Is that your idea?
Yeah.
5 points. So is it one of those? Look round at Hero.
Yeah.
Hero's there. And go square. Yeah.
And sometimes you can crank it too far, and Guy says, I don't know what you're doing, but stop doing that. That's terrible. And other times he's going, oh my god, that's brilliant. He ends it with, in short, a lot of fun. It didn't require that much patience.
Route.
Alright, let's go again.
Okay, should we go from the top?
Lovingly,
let's go. Actually, you don't need to chase me at all.
As Cavill also explained, while the director has the bones of every scene laid out before they arrive on set, they would all work together to figure out the specifics. Cavill said even the crew was pitching in on ideas for dialogue.
It's always fun filming with Guy because you never quite know what to expect. You could turn up in the morning thinking your character is one thing, and then suddenly 10 minutes later after the first take, it's like, I'm not sure if that works. We'll change up that accent.
I'm an actor, so I'm good at pretending to like people, and Alex over here on my left is slightly more.
In a couple gleefully bloody scenes, Henry Cavill's character, Major Gus, massacres Nazis while sticking his tongue out in a joyful, manic grin. As it turns out, Cavill improvised the scene which caught viewers' attention in the action film's first trailer. It was a co-improvisation between Guy and myself, Cavill said.
Impressive. Hot. I like it hot.
I can't even get it.
Going in 3, 2, 1. Dugga. Babs. Got it.
At one point, a few of the cast members were asked who would be more likely to survive on a deserted island.
On a deserted island?
Characters or characters or
Probably Alan. He's got the most mass to live off. So.
I think that he's going to burn a lot more calories.
Exactly.
Oh, that's true.
He's going to struggle.
It'll take a while to wither away, though.
I mean, Babs seems pretty forceful.
Yeah, I'd say Babs.
But real quick, make sure you guys check out our Instagram page, linked down in the description. There's a ton of interview moments and memes, so make sure you check it out and give us a follow.
Has Henry Cavill ever shoplifted, and if so, what did he get?
Yes, I think I was 6 and it was chewing gum, and I felt so guilty I gave it back.
Before you chewed it or after?
Before.
Despite the true story inspiration behind the movie and the rare instances where they spawn franchises, the potential for the film to become a franchise has remained. Cavill's Gus and Richardson's Anders Lassen both could support continued World War II adventures if sequels were needed.
And I'm standing behind this Henry, and Danny is here, and Henry is going, whoom, and Danny is going like this, like three feet up and down like this, and I'm standing there in the scene going, oh, okay, now I really feel like I'm really out at sea.
Guy Ritchie has mostly steered clear of franchises, but he does have experience in that area through Sherlock Holmes and Aladdin.
He might have beaten Ian Fleming to writing a Bond-like series of books.
I was waiting for a poem.
I haven't memorised.
Do you have any of these poems memorized? Can you recite one for us right now?
Yeah, go on, give it a go. No, I don't.
What's an old lady from...
There were even talks on if the film had a mid-credits scene or end, and although it was proven to not, Guy Ritchie had used them before in his films, and this was the only time he hadn't.
What suitcase, Joe?
Coffer.
The coffer!
Oh! Lady must not be permitted to carry her coffer.
By the way, how great do these cats look? I know, they look fantastic. I want to make that film. A prequel.
The decision not to include an end credit scene after the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare is certainly the right one for Guy Ritchie to make. The film stands alone as it is currently constructed, allowing audiences a chance to see a World War II action movie without feeling like it is part of some existing franchise.
Day 30 of Guy Ritchie giving me German on the day.
The boys are incredible.
Here we are. So this is me speaking German.
So I've thrown Eiza a hospital pass.
I can't believe this is happening.
She now singing German. You like to be challenged.
Bach?
Stein, Heilbein.
Bias. You got a bias.
There is room for different characters' stories to continue after the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare's ending. However, Lionsgate has no official plans to make sequels, and neither does Guy Ritchie.
You have a whole monologue, you're like, this is a bit panicky. But other times you're going, well, I know the line's going to change in the morning, so I'm going to get an idea of what the scene's about. And it really feels like a troupe of actors, and you're working with the crew to build a scene. Guy's literally saying, grab that barrel over there. People go, we don't own that barrel. He's like, just grab it.
It's the moment that the wardrobe is perfect and crisp in the perfect place, and just like watching them in the uniforms and the outfits and bags, those very few movies, that's not true. But there are some movies that you walk in, and that's the moment where you're like, this is a movie set, Gonzalez said.
Don't panic. I think don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic.
Don't panic. You can brush up your Italian, Caesar.
Okay, here we go. Bit of German singing coming up from Eiza.
Cannot wait.
German singing coming up.
Jägerweiß.
Yeah, he wants to sing around.
And as far as the answer to our trivia question, Cavill was 27 years old when he was cast as Superman back in January 2011. With the actor's birthday being on May 5th, Cavill was 28 by the time Man of Steel started shooting that August of that same year.
But we're otherwise famous for cows.
Okay, all right. Yeah, Jersey cows.
Jersey cows.
Oh, yeah.
Which,
did you have any cows growing up?
I did not. There were lots of cows around. Beautiful cows, by the way. And if anyone plans on getting into farming, very high cream yield for a small cow.
Oh.
But we wanted to turn this around to you guys. What do you think about all these moments? Which one was your favorite? And what is your favorite project of Henry Cavill's? Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on for more videos just like this. That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video. Bye guys.
In Yoruba.
In Yoruba, it's going to be Mi Ochid Babe, Makpada Latiran, my man called Mi Ochid Babe, Amara.
Perfect.
Makpada Latiran.
Right, so what we'll do is we'll